What's up, punks? What is Night City?
Everything.
The city is full of neon lights, a lot of bright colors, very reminiscent to the 1980s. In Cyberpunk, California has been split into two states, the Free State of Northern California and the Free State of Allied Southern California. Night City.
A utopia.
It used to be called Del Coronado Bay, and it lies between Los Angeles and San Francisco. It was envisioned by Richard Knight. As of 2020, it is said to have 5 million inhabitants.
A million more than LA.
He wanted other cities to look up to Coronado Bay, an example of what a city should be. And during this time, the city was not a bad city. Richard Knight died in 1998, and Coronado City was then known as Night City, to remember him.
Things went down.
Many different groups started to fight for power, the big corporations and the mob.
2009 and 2011 mob wars.
Anarchy. The city then became extremely violent, with murders skyrocketing. This forced the big corporations to retreat and to just stay in the suburbs. But in their last attempt to clean up the city, the big corporations put puppets in the local governments. They ruined everything. If people couldn't keep their house clean and maintained, they were kicked out. They actually increased their numbers in the homeless. In 2077,
The worst place to live in America.
Night City is composed of dozens of sectors. Within all of its sectors, A through J, there are many areas within those sectors. Sectors A through C are the downtown areas. Sector D is overridden by gangs.
The combat zone.
And sectors E through J are the suburban areas. Night City is comprised of 6 districts. The city center.
The hub of Night City.
This is the home of corporations and luxury. Watson used to be a corporate giant, but now it's fallen in the slums. And I believe this is where you live. This is the home of many immigrants, but the majority are a mix of Asian cultures. You also see the NCPD in the trailer, but it says Sector C9. I think they've kind of changed that because NCPD is supposed to be in Sector A. Either there are now more NCPD buildings, or they changed that. Westbrook. This is a place for the wealthy and hardworking, but still like to play hard. Here you can find Japantown. Haywood, a massive housing area, which reminds me of Dread. In Haywood, there is quite a bit of a gang problem. There's a gang problem everywhere in Night City. Pacifica, most dangerous out of all of them. Overridden by gangs, and there's immense poverty here. Santo Domingo, the industrial area. So it's full of factories and power plants. This is where Night City gets all of its power. In my next Punk Talks, I will be talking about the character that you play, V. So that's where we will be playing 2077. What used to be a utopia, now turned dystopia. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you punks later.